Simpatico Integrated Care, HealthNet of Arizona, and Premier Wealth Advisors present the 12th Annual Autism Walk and Resource Fair, April 28th at 9 a.m. at Keno Sports Complex. Bring the family and enjoy kids' activities, great food, and a wealth of autism information. All proceeds remain local and benefit the Arizona autism community. The Autism Society of Southern Arizona's Autism Walk and Resource Fair, April 28th, 9 a.m. at Keno Sports Complex. Pre-register to show your support at as-az.org.
Now, we here on The Blend have talked about how Premier Retirement Planning and Wealth Management helps us get on a better financial path, but the group also helps our community in many other ways, like the Autism Walk that we just saw. Well, Jeff Ogan is here to tell us how they are supporting the event and how we can all join in as well. Jeff, thanks so much for coming back.
You're welcome. Good to be here.
Of course, I'm going to pick your brain about some finances a little later since I've got you in the hot seat. But I want to talk about some of this community involvement that you guys do. We're going to do the Autism Walk, but you guys are just coming off the big Heart Ball that you guys were involved with also.
Yeah, we did. We were one of the sponsors at the Heart Ball. It happened in February. I did that because I have a best friend who had a heart transplant. Always have been I don't know, just a close friend of mine, and I thought I'd honor them with being a sponsor. And apparently, it went off really well. I think they raised over $500,000 in new money for the causes of, helping people prevent heart disease and those things that help people who have heart conditions get better. And I still have my best friend. So
yeah. Well, I love that you take your platform and use it to help, whether it's a personal reason, but it of course is going to help tons of other people. And we're talking about the Autism Walk that's also coming up. That's going to be in April. Tell me about your involvement with this. Well,
we're a title sponsor this year. We have, always looking for ways to support the community and the causes that I think mean something to us, as a company, and also personally, obviously. It's a near and dear to my heart cause, because I do have an autistic, a daughter has autism and is low functioning and has taught us a lot about autism. And so, after the Heart Ball kind of ended, we thought, what now can we do? And so in Megan's honor, my daughter, we've taken part in this Autism Foundation Walk. That's the start of, we'll be involved with them all year, but this is one of the events that's coming up next month that I just want to get out there and let people know that we're a part of and that they can be a part of it too.
And like I said, you don't have to take these steps, Jeff, but the fact that you do, and because it's so near and dear to your heart, I want us also to say thank you for coming in and doing it for everyone. But since we are talking about Megan, how is Megan doing? How has she kind of inspired you to kind of get involved and do this?
Well, Megan is our tail end of 5 children. And, we had, this perfect life going, all the, children were doing fine. And then we had this one on the tail end that was just different. And we found out in her probably 22 months old or so that, she had some autism. She's also epileptic. And then we found out what it was like to deal with a special needs child. And I tell you what, it can rock your world. It changes a lot of things. Moms, for example, that may have careers may have to stay home now and take care of kids. And, I've lived through the financial end of it, and being in the financial business, I've learned a lot about how that correlates to, how it affects families, not to mention that you have to learn patience, that you have to learn to love people that, are sometimes honestly hard to love. They have some issues, and I shouldn't say that. She's a little angel, we love her to death, but there's struggles that cause family issues, and it's a cause. And if there's a way, that this cause can help us understand children with autism, help us deal with them better, and help them somehow understand how to live their lives better, it's all good. And I don't know if we'll ever find a cure for autism. I really don't think so. But I think if we have more information and can deal with it better, not only can we help them live a better life, but maybe we can do so as well.
Now, of course, you're coming in as a title sponsor for the Autism Walk. What does that mean? What does your involvement look like?
Well, obviously, there's a contribution factor of that, and we're fortunate to be in a position where, we love Tucson. The community's been good to our business, and we want to give back. But the other thing is, having been in the financial side of things and understanding how sometimes these special needs kids can cause different financial dynamics to a family and situations. We also are going to have chances to speak and offer information about how to deal with financial matters, including things like special needs trusts. I'm a certified estate planner, so I understand how trusts and wills and, trustees, guardianship, things like that work with these children. And so we have a manual called Child with Special Needs that we're willing, anybody who wants to get it can certainly call our office and have one of those. We'll also be passing out those brochures to help people kind of understand some of the things that they can do to be better financially prepared to make sure that their special needs child has what they need, especially if something happens to them where they can't provide or have trouble providing.
Well, of course, you guys are doing this, and I'm going to give kind of the nuts and bolts for the walk here in just a moment. But I have you here. I don't want to let you leave without me picking your brain, and I feel like I'm opening a can of worms. But if we've taken a peek at all at what's going on with the market, do you have anything you can leave me with here?
I thought maybe you were going to start singing like Alex.
No. We all know on the show I can't sing. Alex is the singer.
Okay, I could probably handle the market. Well, I think I'm glad it's Friday. I mean, we had kind of a rocky road this week with the market. And I've said before on other segments that the market's kind of at a place where it could correct. And if you are nervous about what's been happening lately with the volatility that's entering the market, might not be a bad idea to take some of that risk off the table, look for some safer ways to preserve some of that capital, especially for those people that are getting ready to retire or already retired, or just flat out don't want to take the stomach ache of losing some money or having to write it out. So, the market's been doing well for us for many years now, and it may be time to preserve some of that and not just wait for another roller coaster ride to happen like happened a few times in the last 10 years. Of
course, just give you guys a call.
Obviously, we're into risk management. That's our first priority. Is we believe in Warren Buffett's rule, is that the first rule of money is don't lose money. Don't lose money. And the second rule is don't forget the first rule. So. Exactly. I'm going to tell them how they can get a hold of you if they want a little bit of help in that department. But Jeff, thank you, and thank you to your group for what you guys are doing for these charities. For everyone at home, the 12th Annual Autism Walk and Resource Fair is happening Saturday, April 28th at Keno Sports Complex, with registration starting at 7:30 a.m. To pre-register, visit as-az.org or call 520-770-1541 with any questions. Now, to learn more about the services from Premier Retirement Planning and Wealth Management, give them a call at 520-780-9059 or log on to premret.com.